1.
Hi guys, I hope you had an awesome break, that you got enough sleep and had a lot of fun. Hopefully today we're going to have a lot of fun with our lesson. We're working on directions again. That being said, I am not there to wait for you to be quiet and the video is just going to play and go, which means you need to be on your best behavior today and not talking. However, I do understand you may need to pause or rewind, especially if you need to go over vocabulary again, because I'm not here to ask you if we need to go through it again. So please, if you need to hear something again or practice something again, raise your hand, ask the guest teacher if they would so kindly pause or rewind when you need that. Guest teacher Rachel has volunteered to help you with the text, so if you want to have her in charge of pausing the video or running the kitchen timers, she and several other students in this class are very proficient in using the kitchen timers and they can help you with that. If there's something that's not working or it's missing, please send Henry to Senor McMahon. He'll be able to sort things out for us. Isaac, you are going to email me the names of the top 5 students from class each day. So the kids who are behaving the best, helping the most, just being superstars. If you need to do more than 5, that's okay. But let me know those, and there will be like prizes or euros or something special up my sleeve. Make sure that you are participating fully. I know I'm not there to watch you, but I need you doing your work. We're doing benchmark next Tuesday, so it's coming up super soon. Also, if your partner is not there, please go find one. Go find an elbow or eyeball partner, someone else who does not have a partner, especially my people sitting in those middle spots. Make sure you go and find someone to help you. Let's get started. Okay, let's go ahead, open up your planners. We're writing today's I can statement. It is I can give directions. Okay, I can give directions. Today you will need the Salt Lake map. If you haven't grabbed your packets yet, you definitely need those. I put a whole bunch of maps in each one. Make sure those get back at the end of class because you're going to need some of those again different days. So I can give directions. Okay, let's go ahead, start out with tiny cards. You had the whole break to fix these, so we're doing these ones again. Allez à tinycards.duolingo.com et la lesson c'est 2U6.07. So it's the same one we did last time we learned directions, 2U6.07. Guest teacher, please go ahead and pause the video. The students will be working on tiny cards for 5 minutes, so if you could set that timer for 5 minutes, that would be great. Okay, révision. This is one of those if you need to go through stuff again. Please go ahead and rewind and do so. Alors, répétez s'il vous plaît, répétez. C'est à gauche. C'est à droite. C'est tu droite. C'est en arrière. Aller. Tournez à droite. Tournez à gauche. Continuez tout droit. Allez en arrière. Arrêtez. La rue. Le carrefour. Bon. Avant. Après. Okay, let's go through these next time. We're going to go ahead and start this. Répétez. Aujourd'hui, c'est mercredi, le 2 janvier. Okay, so today you are going to be writing these directions. There are 5 of them. For example, if we had this one, the street is Rue Pascal, and we have an arrow going straight, which means we need to continue straight. So that means on our focus, we would write continuez tout droit, go straight, dans la rue Pascal. Dans la rue Pascal. Okay, you are going to have about 4 to 5 minutes to do these. I think you guys could do it in 4. So let's go ahead, pause the video, start the timer, and then go ahead and press play once you are done with the focus. So let's get going. Okay, let's go ahead and correct these. So make sure you're looking at your paper, fixing anything that may be wrong. Okay, so numéro 1, you're going to say tournez à droite, D-R-O-I-T-E with an E, tournez à droite dans l'avenue Victor Hugo. Tournez à droite dans l'avenue Victor Hugo. Numéro 2, tournez à gauche dans la rue Sully. Tournez à gauche dans la rue Sully. Numéro 3, tournez à gauche dans la rue Molière. Tournez à gauche dans la rue Molière. Numéro 4, continuez tout droit, D-R-O-I-T, dans l'avenue Bellecour. Continuez tout droit dans l'avenue Bellecour. Et numéro 5, tournez à droite avec E dans la rue Masséna. Tournez à droite dans la rue Masséna. Okay, so I can give directions. Rouge, jaune, ou vert. Rouge, I can't do it yet. I need help. Jaune, I can do it with my notes. Or vert, I can do it by myself. Rouge, jaune, ou vert. Alors, ça va bien? Ça va comme ci, comme ça? Ou ça va mal? Ça va bien? Ça va comme ci, comme ça, et ça va mal? We forgot over break. Okay, let's go over these again. First, we're going to do some new things. So, okay, répétez. C'est près. C'est loin. Bien, répétez. C'est près. C'est loin. Okay, c'est près, ça veut dire it's near, it's nearby, it's close. C'est loin, it's far. Okay, bien, répétez. C'est près. C'est loin. Okay, so in France and pretty much everywhere else in the world, they use kilometers instead of miles. That's abbreviated by KM. So kilometers are used by every country in the world except Liberia, Myanmar, the UK, and the US. So we are definitely the odd man out on this one. So we're going to learn a little bit about kilometers today. Okay. So you got to think metric. Kilometers is a meter. It's using the metric system. And it definitely does make a difference because 80 kilometers per hour is about 50 miles per hour. So 1 kilometer is 0.62 miles. Don't worry about writing this down. You just need to be thinking about it. 5 kilometers, which is a 5K race, is 3.1 miles. 10 kilometers is 6.21 miles. 25 kilometers is 15.53 miles. 50 kilometers is about 31 miles. So that means if you saw a 50 kilometer sign, that would mean to go about 30 miles per hour. 75 kilometers is 46.06, so under 50, so you can tell how that would be super bad if you went 75 miles per hour in a 75 kilometer per hour zone. 100 kilometers is 62.13 miles. 125 gets you up to almost, but not quite 78 miles. Okay, bien. Répétez s'il vous plaît, c'est près. C'est loin. Répétez. Est-ce que c'est loin? Oui, c'est loin. Est-ce que c'est loin? Non, ce n'est pas loin. C'est près. So, est-ce que c'est loin? That's asking what, class? Go ahead, shout it out. Good, it's asking, is it far? So if we say oui, c'est loin, we're saying yes, it's far. If we say non, ce n'est pas loin, we're saying no, it's not far. C'est près, it's nearby, or it's close. Okay, we are going to do an activity with these. You're going to need the Salt Lake maps. On the Salt Lake maps, there's the distances from a convention center to a whole bunch of hotels. On page 15, you are going to calculate the distances in kilometers to the following places. Okay, there's a list of like 5 of them. You're going to write down how many kilometers it is to the, because it will give you how many miles. And then you're going to tell us if it's near or far in French. So if it is less than 0.79 kilometers, you are going to write down that it is c'est près. If it is more than 0.8 kilometers, you're going to write down c'est loin. Okay, I know a lot of you are thinking, Miss Carol, how the heck are we figuring out how many miles kilometers is? Well, I love you. I'm not going to make you do the math on Google Classroom. I have a link that will take you to a website where you just put in how many miles and it will tell you how many kilometers. Okay, I'm expecting that once you are on your Chromebooks, this should not take you any more than 2 minutes. So again, this is on page 15. There's 5 different distances to calculate. Say, write down c'est près. If it's nearby, c'est loin. If it's far, go ahead and pause the video and then get out your Chromebooks and start that timer. Like I said, it shouldn't be more than 2 minutes once our Chromebooks are up and going. Alrighty, how'd we do? Ça va bien? Ça va comme ci, comme ça, ou ça va mal? I hope you did that. If not, make sure you do. That is one of your culture grades. Okay, bien. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Commencez. Allez. Tournez à droite. Tournez à gauche. Continuez tout droit. Arrêtez. Allez en arrière. La rue. Le carrefour. C'est à gauche. C'est à droite. C'est tout droit. C'est en arrière. Dans. Avant. Après. Let's go ahead and make sure we know what all of these mean. Go ahead, just shout it out, class. What is après? After. Excellent. Et avant? Before. Très bien. Dans? Bien, ça veut dire in. So that's what we're going to say, like turn in this street, turn in that street. Dans. Good. Excellent. Et qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est en arrière? It's behind. C'est tout droit? It's straight ahead. C'est à droite? It's to the right. C'est à gauche? To the left. To the left. Le carrefour? Intersection, excellent. La rue. Word for street, bien. Aller en arrière. So go back. Arrêter. Stop, excellent. Continuer tout droit. Go straight or continue straight. Tourner à gauche. Turn left, excellent. Classe, qu'est-ce que c'est tourner à droite? Turn right, good. Aller. To go. Justin, stop singing the verb song. I know you want to. Commencer. Okay, we have our star right here because that is where we are commencing or beginning our journey. Okay, bien. Encore une fois. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Commencez. Allez. Tournez à droite. Tournez à gauche. Continuez tout droit. Arrêtez. Allez en arrière. La rue. Le carrefour. C'est à gauche. C'est à droite. C'est tout droite. C'est en arrière. Bon. Avant. Après. Excellent. Okay, if you put away that Salt Lake map, get it out again. Okay, alrighty, let's take a look at these. I recommend following along on your map. We're just going to practice seeing what some directions look like, okay? That's what we'll do first. Okay, tournez à droite au carrefour. Okay, make the motion on your map with your finger. It's going to help you remember. Okay, répétez, tournez à droite au carrefour. Bien, répétez, tournez à droite au carrefour. Excellent. Et répétez, tournez à droite dans la deuxième rue. Répétez, tournez à droite dans la deuxième rue. So you'll notice we have, like we were here, we went by the first street, second street. So tournez à droite dans la deuxième rue, in the second street. In the second street. Ok, bien. Répétez, tournez à gauche dans la troisième rue. Répétez, tournez à gauche dans la troisième rue. So we're going to turn left in the 1, 2, 3, in the third street. Okay. Bien. Répétez, continuez tout droit pour 4 rues. Continuez tout droit pour 4 rues. Good, so go straight for 1, 2, 3, 4, for 4 streets. Excellent. And then once we get to our location, we're going to say something like this. Le centre commercial est à gauche. So the mall is to the left. Désolé. Répétez. Le centre commercial est à gauche. Répétez. Le centre commercial est à gauche. Ou peut-être répétez. La reine est à droite. La reine est à droite. So that's another way to say arena. We've been calling it a stadium, but in all technicality, that is the word. I don't care which one you use. Okay, alrighty. let's get practicing directions. I know we might be a little bit rusty, so this one you're going to get to follow along, and then we'll practice your direction following skills. Okay, so où est l'hôtel Hilton? Où est l'hôtel Hilton? Okay, I need all of you before we start to find the gateway. So if you need to pause the video to make sure everyone has their finger on it, go ahead and do that now. Okay. Alrighty. Commencez au centre commercial, the gateway. Commencez au centre commercial, the gateway. Specifically, we're going to start in this like middle area, okay? Alrighty, make sure you're all there. Follow along with your finger or your pencil. I also highly recommend turning the map so that you'd be like facing the way it would be. That way you'll mess up on your directions less. Here we go. Okay, puis tournez à droite dans la première rue. Puis tournez à droite dans la première rue. So make sure you do it on your map. You should have done this. Après ça, tournez à gauche au carrefour. Après ça, tournez à gauche au carrefour. Okay, so you should have done this. Turn left at the intersection. Good. Turn left at the intersection. Okay, here we go. Ensuite, continuez tout droit pour 3 rues. Continuez tout droit pour 3 rues. Okay, so you and your partner should have gone straight for 1, 2, 3 streets. Continuez tout droit pour 3 rues. Après ça, tournez à droite au carrefour. Je m'excuse. Après ça, tournez à droite au carrefour. Okay, so you should have turned right. And then last direction, make sure you turned your map. If you didn't, you should. Otherwise, this might mess you up. Enfin, l'hôtel est à gauche. Enfin, l'hôtel est à gauche. Okay, so you should have found the Hilton Hotel. It was to the left. I know this looks like to the right, but if we turn our map, the person that is walking that's like right here, that would be on their left because they're heading this way. Their eyeballs are pointing this way. Okay, bien. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Premier, deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième. OK. Tournez à la page 15, s'il vous plaît. À la page 15. OK, so on va écrire. Write the directions from the gateway to the Hilton Hotel. On your maps, it says number 10. It doesn't say Hilton Hotel. Try ordering your directions using premier, deuxième, troisième, etc. You don't have to go the same way that we went. You can go a different way. Just don't make it super complicated because you only have 4 minutes. So again, this is on page 15. You're going from the gateway to Hilton Hotel. You're writing directions using ordering words. You have 4 minutes, so please pause the video now, set that kitchen timer for 4 minutes, and start practicing writing your directions. Okay, bien. I hope that went well. Using the map with your partenaire d'eau, I want you to donner des directions de Gateway à Hilton Hotel. Okay, so you're going to give directions, those same ones we practiced. This is the example that we saw. This is the directions you just wrote. If you want to do the same ones that you wrote, or if you want to try leading them a different way, go ahead and do so. Okay, so you're working with your eyeball partner. You're going to give them directions from the Gateway to the Hilton Hotel. And you have to try and beat my timer. You have 25 seconds. If you're already done, have your eyeball partner try and do it to you before that timer goes out. Okay, time is up. Hopefully you were both able to give directions from the Gateway to the Hilton Hotel. Alors, how do we feel with that one? Ça va bien? Ça va comme ci, comme ça? Ou ça va mal? Okay, alrighty, directions are getting harder. Follow the directions in French. Where do you end up? So get your maps ready. I will try and go slow. If you need to hear the directions again, go ahead and rewind me and do it again. But I'm going to try and go slow enough. You should get it. Okay, here we go. Commencez à Pioneer Park. Commencez à Pioneer Park. And it's a square, and there's lots of ways you could be facing. I want you to have your imaginary person like standing across from number 13 and looking at number 13. So that's kind of our point of reference. So they're looking east on this map because it says north is this way. Okay, so they're looking east. So commencez à Pioneer Park. Tournez à droite dans 300 West. Tournez à droite dans 300 West. Okay. Tournez à gauche dans 400 South. Okay. Tournez à gauche dans 400 South ou 400 Sud. Continuez tout droit pour 4 rues. Continuez tout droit pour 4 rues. And those little half street things, if they go by that, we're counting those, okay? Tournez à gauche dans State Street. Tournez à gauche dans State Street. Actually, sorry, we weren't counting that little half one. That itty bitty one. I'm thinking of the next one, I think. So, tournez à gauche dans State Street. If you did not quite get to State Street, move your little body there. Okay, continuez tout droit. Continuez tout droit. Et après le troisième grand carrefour, so not the baby ones like the full ones that go all the way across. Après le troisième grand carrefour, c'est à droite. Okay, après le troisième grand carrefour, c'est à droite. Okay, where did you guys end up? Okay, let's see what you should have done. Okay, so commencez à Pioneer Park. Tournez à droite dans 300 ouest. Tournez à gauche dans 400 sud. Continuez tout droit pour 4 rues. Tournez à gauche dans State Street. Hopefully this one was a little bit easier since I gave you the street names. Continuez tout droit. Après le troisième grand carrefour, c'est à droite. You should have ended up at Harmon's. If you did, good job. Kiss that brain. If not, I might have thrown you off by that tracks place. Okay, your turn now. This one I want you to do with a partner. You're going to both write the directions, though, from Pioneer Park to Harmon's Grocery, page 15. Again, you do not have to go the exact same way that I went. If you want to take them, let me try and show you some routes. So like you could take them the way that we went, or if you wanted to take them this way and then up, you could. Just don't make it super complicated. Like we don't want to have them going like this way and then here and then up and then down and then over. Like take them a direct way, but there's multiple ways. I mean, if you wanted to be a stink bug, you could have them kind of like zigzag stair climb up. But your choice. You're working with your elbow partner. You have 4 minutes. This is on page 15. So please pause the video now and go ahead and do that timer for 4 minutes writing with your elbow partner, though you're both writing together. Okay, this one we did with a partner, so this we are going to do with a partner. Switch directions with the other pair at your table. My people who paired up with other number 3s, those middle spots, find another group of 3s to share with, or like do a 3-way swap at your table, something. Make sure everyone switches directions. You are going to follow their directions and see if their directions were correct. If they are not correct or if they're incomplete, you need to fix them. I'm going to give you 90 seconds to do this. So you need to read, double check their directions, fix anything you need to fix. Like if they weren't clear, when you add the street names, it's more clear. When you tell them how many streets to go, it's more clear. Giving first, second, third, fourth, fifth on your directions helps it be more clear. So go ahead, follow their directions. Were their directions correct? And then fix or add anything to make them better. Oh, je m'excuse. There we go. Ok, vous avez 1 minute. Trente-cinq secondes. Quinze secondes. Okay, go ahead, give them their paper back. Alors, ça va bien? Ça va comme ci, comme ça, ou ça va mal? Hopefully working with someone helped and seeing someone else's example helped as well. Okay, bien. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Commencez. Allez. Tournez à droite. Tournez à gauche. Continuez tout droit. Bien. Répétez. Arrêtez. Allez en arrière. La rue. Le carrefour. C'est à gauche. C'est à droite. C'est tout droit. C'est en arrière. Avant. Avant. Après. Okay. Alrighty, get that map back out. Make sure you are sharing. Sharing is caring. Okay, follow the directions in French. Where do you end up? Commencez au Parc Pioneer. Same spot we started at the first time. Commencez au Parc Pioneer. Cross from the number 13. Premier, tournez à gauche dans 300 ouest. Et premier, tournez à gauche dans 300 west. Deuxième, continuez tout droit pour 5 rues. I'm including that half Pierpoint Avenue as one of my countings. Okay, deuxième, continuez tout droit pour 5 rues. Troisième, tournez à droite dans South Temple. Troisième, tournez à droite dans Sud Temple. Quatrième, continuez tout droit pour 3 rues et c'est à gauche. Quatrième, continuez tout droit pour 3 rues et c'est à gauche. Let's see how you did. Okay, commencez au Parc Pioneer. Premier, tournez à gauche dans 300 ouest. Deuxième, continuez tout droit pour 5 rues. Troisième, tournez à droite dans South Temple. Quatrième, continuez tout droit pour 3 rues et c'est à gauche. You should have ended up at Temple Square. If you got there, job well done. Okay, répétez s'il vous plaît. Premier, deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième. Okay, vous avez 4 minutes pour écrire. This time you're going to give me directions to Parc Pioneer à la place Temple Square. Again, you don't have to go the same way I went. Like, for example, you could go down 300 south and then just go up this one straight. There's lots of different ways you can go that are about the same amount of steps. So feel free to choose how you want to get there. This time with your directions, I want you to focus on making sure you're using premier, deuxième, troisième, etc. When you have commencé, though, you don't need like first on that one because that's like where they're starting. So you're saying like, so starting at Pioneer Park, like first you're going to turn right or first you're going to turn left or first go straight kind of thing. So don't use it with commencer, but after that for your first direction, go ahead and use premier, deuxième, troisième. This should be on page 15. Please pause the video and set the timer for 4 minutes of writing directions. Okay, bien, you are gonna, avec votre partenaire de coude, on va parler. Okay, so using the map, give directions to the following places: Pioneer Park to Temple Square. Try doing this without your notes, without what you just wrote down. You're gonna have 60 seconds. I want to see if you can both give those directions with the other person following and getting to the right place in French before the timer goes out. Vingt secondes. Okay, excellent. Alors, how are we feeling with directions? Ça va bien? Ça va comme ci, comme ça? Ou ça va mal? Okay, if it hasn't been time to go yet, just make sure you're keeping an eye on that clock. Once we are at like 34, not before then it's going to be time to clean up. Otherwise, let's keep on going until we run out of time, until we hit 10:34. Okay, so follow the directions in French. Where do you end up? Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Commencez à la place Gallivan Center. Commencez à la place Gallivan Center. Premier, tournez à droite dans 200 South, puis continuez tout droit. Notice I'm combining directions. That's something that's going to get me a 4, and I'm using ordering. So, premier, tournez à droite dans 200 Sud, puis continuez tout droit. Puis, tournez à droite dans le deuxième carrefour. Puis, tournez à droite dans le deuxième carrefour. Après ça, continuez tout droit. Après ça, continuez tout droit. Enfin, au deuxième carrefour, tournez à gauche et c'est à droite. Enfin, au deuxième carrefour, tournez à droite. Je m'excuse, tournez à gauche et c'est à droite. Let's see how we did. Okay, so commencez à la place Galvin Center. Premier, tournez à droite dans deux sens sud, puis continuez tout droit. Puis, tournez à droite dans le deuxième carrefour. That should be on 200 East that you turned. Après ça, continuez tout droit. Enfin, au deuxième carrefour, so we passed one, we got to two. We're going to tourner à gauche. So turn left. Et c'est à droite. It's to your right. We made it to the library. Good job, guys. Those directions were a lot more cryptic, you'll notice, and a bit trickier because I didn't have all the street names. So we probably should have street names because that way we're being more specific. We're getting more details so we can get that for. Okay. Writing. Écrivez les directions de la place Galvin à la bibliothèque Salt Lake Library. Okay, utilisez premier, deuxième, troisième, etc. If you'd rather use puis, après ça, enfin, stuff like that, that's fine as well. You can mix them together, doesn't matter. But go ahead, get from the Galvin Center to the library. This is page 15, writing. Please pause the video and start that timer for 4 minutes. Okay. Avec votre partenaire d'œil, try and just use the map, not your notes. Give directions, same place, Galvin Center to the Salt Lake Library. You decide what direction you want to take them. If you want to be a stink for your 30 seconds and make him go around in a square for a little bit, go for it. But make sure you're both getting in that practice. So at 30 seconds, we should be switching. Avec votre partenaire d'œil. Here we go. Maybe, if the timer will go. Okay, 30 seconds. My internet's apparently not working. Vingt secondes. Okay, time is up. And my timer is not letting me move slides. Okay, great job today. I'll see you guys soon.